We first met YL in our previous company about a decade or something ago, and they actually chose not to invest back then. But we had the opportunity of being around in the industry so long. We would routinely meet in events, conferences, etc., and catch up, and the relationship always kind of ended nicely when they chose not to invest, that we kept in touch. YL found us and heard that we want to start another cybersecurity company. And in those, I think, 2-3 months or so, YL were instrumental in connecting us with dozens of cybersecurity leaders, those that really understand the startup realm as well. And that was very helpful in understanding that identity is really that top concern going on 2025, 2026 to large enterprises, and also to understand that it is that cross-department problem that organizations really want to solve. One of the unique things that we found out when having that tour, if you will, with YL, is that the security leaders, they view identity as that one space that they can also show value of cybersecurity tools to the rest of the organization. YL really tailored themselves to what we know and don't know, and focused on helping us in those areas where we could use the most assistance. So we met the YL team pretty early in that journey, and I think from the get-go, I was almost in a daily touch points with both Yoav and Ofer, talking about potential structure of a future deal or talking about the cybersecurity industry as a whole. But I think really the unique portion of what YL brings to the table, and even before the investment itself, is the business development team. So working with Kirk, Kate, and Maeve on working and getting introductions to those cybersecurity leaders, getting their input. I love the fact that they know how to connect you to the right people. Not everyone is suited to talk with an early stage startup, pre-product, pre-investment, but they found those early adopters that entertain the conversation and really give good insights about what they've seen in the past, what they will potentially buy, how much they will potentially pay for it. I think that process was very instrumental, both in helping us understand what it is that we want and could build, and on the other hand also strengthened the idea of how a relationship with YL would look into the future, and sold us pretty much. So early on in the process, once we started talking more about concrete investment, YL brought the idea of having a top-tier Bay Area US fund to join the round as well, which obviously is very positive when you're trying to build that company. Having a VC that had dozens and dozens of IPOs under their belt was very lucrative for us. During that process, we saw the level of appreciation that the top VCs in the world, in the industry, have for YL, and I think they were instrumental.